Hello again, whiskey friends. Welcome back. We've got another pairing. This is going to be Knob Creek's 9-year single barrel, and they also have a regular 9-year on the shelf. I picked this particular bottle for the pairing because of the tasting notes. Now, I know some of you can't get this particular single barrel, but there should be some similar notes in here that are going to pair well with you. So let's get into the nose and palate of the whiskey. Then we'll talk about the pairing of the cigar. So let's get into it. So on the nose of this, I'm getting lots of cherry notes. I think the first time that I had this, I think I blinded it and I thought it was Buffalo Trace, which is crazy because I'm not a huge Knob Creek Jim Beam fan. I'm just not. I don't know what it is. It's good, but it just doesn't hit me in the right spots. So this is a particular pairing that I felt like really surprised me, maybe surprised some of you. But on the nose, we get that strong cherry note, caramel, and there's almost like a confectionery powdered sugar note that's super sweet on the nose, which you'll understand why I paired it with this later. Getting some of that oak off of the 9-year, but it's really, really sweet on the nose. So on the palate, kind of follows true to what I was saying. Sweet up front with those cherry and fruit notes. You're getting a little bit of caramel. And Jim Beam typically will have a slight like caramel peanut type of note to it, but this one doesn't. But I think that one will pair well with what I'm going to pair it well with the cigar. So even if you're picking up a shelf or 9-year, which I would encourage you to do if you're not, I actually like that a whole lot. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the hugest Jim Beam fan, but I do like that bottle. Was very surprised with how well that bottle did for me, just going back to it, which I don't normally do. So let's go back for a second sip. So even at 120 proof, this doesn't drink that. I think the regular 9-year is 100 proof typically. So this cigar was going to pair well with either one. I don't think it's going to get lost, but I also think it's going to enhance. Remember what I said earlier in my earlier videos, you want something to enhance or bring out, vice versa. So the cigar that we're pairing this with is from Room 101. It's Johnny Tobacconaut. Now this is a Connecticut. So it's a creamier, lighter smoke. And the reason I chose that is because I really think you want for those things in the whiskey to stand out. And then this provides a lot of creaminess. I also think it will enhance some of the spice that you're already getting off of this particular whiskey. You're going to get some of that spice, even on this retro hell. The thing that I really like about this and what Mac Boot does with this particular cigar is it's very linear in a best possible way, which means like that there's not a lot of transitions in the cigar. Everything from start to finish is pretty much the same, but it's in the best way because you get this creamy, rich, full flavored smoke. And then when you pair it with this particular whiskey, you're getting this sweet caramel, cherry forward, and also oaky experience. And those two together for me went really, really well. So one of the things that this particular pairs well with coffee, obviously. It's a Connecticut, it's going to. But I was trying to find something that it would pair well whiskey-wise. And sometimes that's a lot harder than people think about, especially with cigars. This particular cigar will help bring out some more of the sweetness, but also bring out some of the spice and then provide a creaminess that this particular whiskey doesn't have. And the smoke texture on this, I think, really helps the whiskey out. And one tip that I got from the Norseman, which is called what I call the sandwich method, which is take a little drag, blow that out, take a drink, and then take another drag. You're going to sandwich that, or vice versa. Take a drink, then take a drag, and then take another drink. However, which way works for you, whichever way you prefer as far as how the experience is. Sometimes you'll need to alternate it, but it's a really fun experience to do. But also, I think you will really enjoy this. This is super easy to find at any particular shop. It's a boutique cigar. You can find it online. It's readily available, just like this particular bottle is readily available. And guys, please let me know what you guys think about these pairing videos so that if there's something you want me to pair and try out, or if there's a whiskey you want me to try to find a cigar for, put that in the comments and I will read them and then see what we can do to try to help us all learn together and grow together, not just about the whiskey and enjoying the whiskey, but also learning more about cigars and how it pairs well with whiskey. So we'll see you right here next time at Hello Again, Whiskey Friends. Cheers.
Thank you for watching Hello Again, Whiskey Friends, everybody. A big shout out to our amazing Patreon community. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't continue to produce the content and barrel picks week after week. And for everybody else out there, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps the channel more than you know. And we'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.